Let's talk science of stretching. This webinar is coming up end of January. It's currently in what I'm calling its third iteration. It's probably more like its 20th iteration, but if I look at like massive overhauls, then it's its third iteration. It started out as like a 6-hour brain dump years ago, like 6-7 years ago, where I pretty much shared with you everything that I was learning about stretching through my graduate studies. And since then, I've completely evolved it. Can you, he's showing you his best side. Anyway, since then, I've completely evolved it and have actually taken some of the narratives and moved them into other types of courses. So, like if you've read my book or done my book club or attended any of my live stream courses, you know I talk a lot about connective tissue. And that stuff used to be in the science of stretching, but as I've moved that content into other areas, I've actually created an opening and a space for me to talk about the things about stretching that I have kind of put aside. Like, for example, in chapter 2 of my book, I talk a little bit about conventional stretching, what it is, why we do it. And then from there, there's kind of a sharp departure. Talks a lot about more injury safety, connective tissue, tissue mechanics, and so on. All also interesting stuff. But the science of stretching now has some extra space where I can really talk about like stretching as a flexibility exercise. I can talk about some techniques. And I've been talking a little bit more and adding more slides about muscle tissue, which is something that I've only talked about briefly in the past. So anyway, it's now called Science of Stretching 3. If you've done 1, 2, or any of the kind of mid-iterations, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with some of the new content. I've only offered it in this way one time, and that was last summer, and even then it wasn't as mature as it is now. So sign up. It's January 26th. I'd love to see you all there. I'd love your input, and I hope I can answer any questions that you have about stretching. Cats are gone now. Thanks. See you there.